like a flyer that we can use to promote our design that will be coming up on the 28th of this month, December. And you need to be a part of it because DWC is just holding this end of the year event. We're going to tell you more about Canva and the apps that's been released, so you prepare yourself better for the new year. That event is going to happen on the 28th. It's going to be on our DWC Facebook group, and that link is going to be in the description. So let's just kickstart. Now I have all of these elements here. This is a photo, and basically all of them here, they're just photos, and we're going to create something very simple. Now, one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to set my background, and I'm going to just use one feature that is in Canva already, which is you can pick colors from a photo. I'm sure. Just go over here to the where you want to take that, and you can just go to the color here, and you're going to see other colors from the particular design, from these images here. And I'm going to pick this one like so. You can see we've got that color there, and you can also just change them to suit whatever you want. I want it more like this. This is what I want, and I can just go a little bit and just play around with that a little and work around the hue just to get something around this shade. Yes, I like this, and that's okay. The next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take our image. You can just copy that image, bring it here and paste it. Go over to photo, edit photo, and you're going to use Magic Grab. Now, Magic Grab is one of the features in Canva Magic, and I do like Magic Grab right now more than I want to use Remove Background, because I'm going to tell you about this in some other videos, but I'm just going to use a Magic Grab. Okay, now we have that removed entirely. We still do have our background here, which is, by the way, a very interesting background. You can see that. So I'm just going to still copy that and put that in a new page. Maybe we might want to use that to do something. Right here, this photo is not where I would want it to be. So I think I'm just going to flip it. Yeah, I think I like it flipped. And I'm going to increase that. Increasing it. Very well. Somewhere around here seems to be fine for me. So let's just reduce that again a little bit. I'm still going to reduce that again. Make sure it's just around here. Okay, this is fine. This is good. We can work with this. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use the dotted effects, because I do like that. And I'm going to go over to, you can have that right here. It's in the effects bar here, and we can just go to this one here. And right here, I'm going to select the effect that I want. Maybe this, but I'm going to just change some of these colors because I don't want it to be this color. I can just maybe go something this way, or we can still play with it here and just make sure we've got something quite popular right there. Okay, and then we can just bring that around like this. This would work. It's quite interesting too. I like that. Or we can also use a color picker as well and just pick a shade from the image here. You can see that's quite lighter, and I like it. But I think there's something else we can do instead of using the dotted effects, because I just want to try this out. And I'm just going to go back to that. Okay, so this is what we have. And what I'm going to do is go over to the adjust panel here. And I think I'm just going to work more around the temperature here. Yeah, and then maybe work with the tint as well, because I wanted to have something more like that. Okay, let's go back. Let's just work with the vibrance a little bit. Yeah, I think I want it to vibrate more, but I don't want it. This is good for me. Yeah, this is good. And I'm just going to play around with this a little bit. This is fine. This is pretty nice. Okay, that's just about it. Now we've got this exactly where I want it to be. the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this, okay? And just copy it. Let me see what I can do with this. I'm going to paste it here. And I'm still going to use the magic graph because that's literally my favorite tool right now. Okay, there you have it. And we just take away that background. And we have this right here. I like it. It's more like what I want to have. So the next thing I'm going to do is just edit it a little bit to make it fit with the background. Now we're going to do that. I go right here in the temperature and just reduce that a little bit. If you don't know how to do this, I have a video that's talking about how you can transform your photo and edit it properly using the right color gradient right in Canva. The video is in the link in the description, which is the link to the YouTube channel. You'll find that. So it's going to take just a little bit too. And then the next thing I'm going to do is for the brightness, going to increase the brightness a little bit and just take down the contrast. We don't want so much highlight. And for the shadow too, we just want it to brighten up a little bit because, okay, that's good. And vibrance, just here to use saturation, should do. It's okay that way. Maybe just give it a little bit of sharpness. Yeah, that's good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag it, I guess, and just fit it around here. Okay, I think this is gonna work. So let's just send it to back. So go over here and send it to back entirely, just straight to the back. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, and we can just put it here. Yeah, I like that. I like how that is coming up. This is a good place to put it. Now, notice when I was removing that background using that crop, it just picked out some of this, and I don't want that. The other option I can have is to flip it. When I flip it, you can see that, okay, still same thing on both ends. So let's just put it back the way it was before. I'm just going to put that right here. I think this is good. I love it. All right. For this photo, I'm just going to increase it just a little bit. Yeah, okay, this is good. Now we've got this right here. This is not bad. It's not bad. Okay, good composition. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is I want to add something. Let me use this tape because I have thoughts about what I'm going to use this for. Let's see if this is going to fit in. So that means this needs to be reduced. Let's say to this. Yeah, to that. And then so we can just pin this here. So it just looks like, oh, we're pinning this right here. But I'd like to try something else so you just see how that works. So let me go back to the photo. I'm going to go back to the to this photo here. This photo here. So I'm just going to paste it here. And instead of using the magic graph, I would use the BG removal, which is the background removal. And it's still giving me the same thing. Okay, what's the difference here? Okay. Okay, I think that's okay. So let's say the next thing I would want to do here, this is pretty, I like it, but I would like to try another type to see what that type is going to give to me. Yeah, this seems to be, that seems good. I do like that. It's not bad. And this is good. I like it. Now, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to, let's see. Okay. Now, for this, no, I don't think I'm going to use that. Let's try one of these and see what we're going to get if we try to remove the background. I don't think I like this. This is not going to work for what I'm thinking about, so I delete you entirely. I'm going to go with this one. We'll bring it right here. And what we can do is use the background removal. Let's see what that's, I think it's pretty much the same thing. Okay. Now, I just had to pick this because it seems to match with the design scene that we're creating. And I can just put that right there. And I will select this. I've never used this in my designs before, so it's going to be fun. Okay. Let's see what it's going to give to us. Awesome. I like this. This is really brilliant. Okay, so we've got this. I'm going to make a variant of this. And in this case, I am going to remove this one. I will use it for something else, but for now, I think I like that. Okay, let's also get this one and put it here. We repeat the same thing using the background remover. And let's see what that's going to give to us. All right, this is great. We have this and I like it. So it's more like we've got two. So can we flip this? We could put this right here. Okay, yeah, we can put that there. And this one too can just come somewhere around here. Just to hide it that way. This is good. Now, the next thing I think we should do is I'm going to use one of these tapes. I pick that. And I'm going to paste it right here. So because of that, I will improvise and make it look as though this is just here. I'll bring that to the front. And I'm going to bring this entirely to the front. So I want to just create that feel that makes it look as though we're using this clip, this tape to hold them together. But you already know this is cropped from this edge. So that's why we're doing this, all right? Sometimes it just happens that way. And I'm going to reduce this right now. I like it. I'm loving this already. We can flip it this way. So I think this is quite interesting. Now let's play around with the background a little bit. I'm going to go over to this section. So we can't use that, obviously. The contrast is terrible. But we can't also use this. That's not going to work. We can't use this too. But this is most likely what we can use. So let's see where we were before. Okay, let's play with the hue again. I want to go around the lights. This should be nice. But what happens if we make it a bit darker? Maybe something this. I think this is pretty okay. This is good. I like it. Now, what I'm going to do next is I will go ahead and create my text. So, and there's just a way I want to create this text. First, I'm going to make it uppercase. And I will change the color of this to white. And here, I'm just going to put in my words. I'm going to just type in design. But I'm going to make the word individual words, letters. So this is going to be E. And this is going to be S. And this is going to be I. Oops, that's one. It's going to be I. And we're going to have this G. And then N here. Okay, great. So we've got this, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just arrange them this way. Maybe could turn out something pretty interesting. Now with all of this, I'm going to select everything and lock it because I want to move this well, and I don't want that to mess things up. So what I did, I went over to tidy it up. That is also a very nice feature in Canva, and you should try it. Let's make this like this. Okay, this is okay for me. Like this, so we're going to put it here. And I'm going to make a copy, so and just put it here. Maybe I might want to use it. But for now, that is looking good. Let's pick everything again. And what we're going to do is give it a similar color like this color here. But we're not going to use that, so we have to adjust the color. Okay, and to do that, we're going to just go right here, and we move towards the white part just a little. That's good. Then we have to go to transparency, which is opacity in other design software. And then you just go and reduce this a little bit here. Yeah, I like this. That is awesome. Now what we need to do is I'm going to push them closely to her this way. Oops, I should have selected the first letter. Okay, this is good. But here is even better. Now for this, I am going to go to position. I will send it to back. And I'm going to send the N also to back. Okay, so you can see how it's moving and working. Absolute interesting. Now this is good. You can see our design is coming up and it's looking pretty nice. Now, one more thing we need to do is I need to create a text that we're going to use, just text to accompany the design. And we're just going to call that, I'm going to say, don't pay for it. And this is the text we're going to use. I'm going to align it to the left, reduce it a little bit, and then next I want it to be slanted, but I don't want to use Canva Sans as the font, so I'm going to use my most favorite font, which is Garrett. I do love Garrett a lot, especially for things like this. Well, I'm going to increase this and I'm going to underline it. Go to spacing, reduce the line, the spacing. This is okay. And then I'm going to duplicate it. This is not going to be bold, but this, I'm going to change it. I'm going to say, invest in it. Great. And then this is what we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to download both of them as a photo. So change the color. I'm going to make this background black. It doesn't matter anyway. So here's it. And I'm going to say download page 4. Download. Go over to my pages and I'm going to select the current page. I want to increase this so that I can have a better resolution. And I will select transparent background. Go ahead and say download. Now it's getting down. Okay, I've got that downloaded. What I'm going to do next is I'm just going to bring it back here into this design. Okay, so we've got that. We can do it already. Now here's what I'm going to do. Since we've got that, I'm going to just delete this and keep this. Here's what I'm going to do. Duplicate it. Duplicate it. Just make sure it's like this. And then I'm going to crop this one down and just crop this one to the top right here. Whichever way seems convenient for you or comfortable for you, just do that. Like so. And this is good. Now, I'm going to select both of them. I'm going to reduce them. And I'm going to grab them. And I'm going to bring them here. Okay. Now, I'm going to just zoom into this just to see what we are working with here. I'm going to bring this around here because that seems to be a nice place for it. All right. We're just going to drag this also to the top a little bit because it's supposed to be one word. And then just reduce this a little bit. Now, why do we need this? Because of what I'm going to do here. I want to add an effect here. I'll go over to the edit photo and I will go to the blur. For this particular blur, I want to add a blur. And let me just increase the blurs, the size of this. In previous versions of Canva, there could be a better way to do this, but this is what I can just do right now. So I'm just going to blow this part of this a little. That's too much. Okay, so I have to reset the blow. That's too much intensity for the blow. I don't want it to blow so much. Okay, this is getting better. Okay, I can't see any difference. Not sure what's going on, but I can't see anything. Let's try it again. Okay, nothing seems to be happening to these. I don't know why. Okay, I'd go back and restart the app again. So I think that obviously didn't work. So I'm going to just duplicate this again. Let's try that one more time. Go over to blur and just reduce the intensity. I'm just going to increase the brush so big because I just want to do it once. And let's see if we say 20 or 13 might be okay. Okay, let's see how that. Okay, now I'm going to just tap on that and bring it down here. That's pretty awesome. I like that. And for this too, drag it up a little bit. I'm going to just bring it down. Okay, this is fine. I would go back to the blur. And just reduce that a little bit. But I don't want this so much because I just want to touch the top of this. Like so. Yeah, like so. Yeah. And then I just go back to that again. It's pretty much obvious that that was tampered with. But that's good. I like it. Looks good. But let me try this one more time. Let me edit that blur and see what is going to happen. If I go to remove blur, increase my brush size, and remove that entire blur, that's good. Then I'm just going to back to add blur. Increase my brush size. I want it very big. And then intensity, say 19. And let's just see how that works. I could just remove the blur again. But let's try one more time. Add blur. Intensity seems to be too much. Yeah, this is good. I like this. And you can see how it's looking interesting. Yeah, this is a good thing that you can do. I'm going to select both of them and group them together, reduce them, just put it right here and increase it. If I zoom to fit, you can see this, what we are having right now. So it says, it reads, don't pay for it. Invest in it. I'm going to increase a little bit again. Maybe here. I want to use the background there as a better contrasting property. That's good. Awesome. I am liking this and it's looking pretty awesome. The next thing we're going to do, we're almost done with our design. We are going to add a little more text. And that is going to be our add text. And we're just going to say end of the design. End of the year design. I don't know what to call it. Maybe end of the year design event. Let's just put it that way. Or meetup. Okay? Yeah, it's more like a meetup. And we can just reduce the size of this here. Okay? And I'm going to use my favorite font again, which is Garrett. And reduce it again. Maybe 12 should be fine. Yes, 12 is fine. Remove it from that bold thing. I don't want that. I'm going to just zoom in because of what I want to do here. I want to just reduce this. And I'm going to bring it just right about here. And then just duplicate this as well. Say 2023. And yeah, that's okay. That's pretty nice. And then we just have another one here, and we're just going to call that, say, DWC. We're just going to put that DWC media. That's okay. And here is why you also need that tidy up feature. If I just do that, it will spice it for me in the most interesting way. I zoom that out and reduce that a little bit. And this is good. I like that. You can put it anywhere you want, but I want it to just be within the guided box here. And here, it's fine. This is great. And you can see that we have completed our design. However, there are a couple of things that we can still do. We can go ahead and search for random spiral random elements, and we can have them in the graphics. See what we can use to spice this design up. I really like things like this, so let's put one of those here. Give it a nice color around here, and we are going to reduce the transparency. Increase that, and we're absolutely going to send it to back. You can see that. That is great. And here comes the end of the design. You can see how we used the elements that we have here to create a very interesting design. Now this, I'm going to close that up. Close this up, close this up. Yeah, absolutely. And here is what we have. If I fit this design, you can see clearly we have created a unique design from start to finish using just simple elements that you can find in Canva. If you want to learn more about this, we're going to be having our DWC end of the year event, and it's going to be hosted on our DWC Facebook group. So the link is going to be in the description. I'm also going to pin that in the comments so you find yourself there. Event is going to hold on the 28th of December 2023. So be a part of it. And there are a lot of prizes that we're going to be giving to people who will be attending. Some persons will be getting access to Canva Pro, maybe for 6 months, 3 months, or 2 months. Others will be getting access to courses and so much more. Others will be getting access to our creative tools, right? Microphones and the rest of them. So there's just so much that we're going to be doing for the community, and we hope to move in bigger in 2024. So I'll see you guys in that event. Before the event, I'm going to be dropping snippets and more things that you would most likely get from this event. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, remain good.